Yo, ¿qué pasó, mi gente? Welcome to the Forever Grind Show. This is your host, El Daviso. Happy Friday Eve, everybody. Hope you are having that caffeine kick this morning. Hope you made it to work safely. Wherever you may be, if this is your day off, I'm hoping you're having a good, chill, and relaxed morning with sipping on your coffee or whatever you're doing. We got a heck of a show today. I'm starting off the show with some bad news. I mean, can the 49ers have any more bad luck? Is there a black cat walking around that franchise? For those of you who don't know, Kyle Shanahan told reporters that Brock Purdy is bound to miss a few weeks. So he's hurt. Left shoulder injury. Brock Purdy's hurt. George Kittle is hurt. Deebo Samuel is gone. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. 1 week and I believe it's over for the 49ers. Some of you probably already said it was already over for them last week. It's not looking great. I'm not gonna lie. I actually thought they were gonna be somewhat competitive this year. Despite them losing Deebo Samuel, I really thought that they were gonna make some type of noise this year. That's not the case. It's not the case at all. I don't think they're gonna go anywhere this year, and it's just that injury bug. You got Mac Jones starting under center this Sunday. There was a lot of promise for Mac Jones when he went to the Patriots. He had the one good year. He went to the Pro Bowl that year. Oddly enough, that was the final Pro Bowl that the NFL ever had, like the actual traditional Pro Bowl. Justin Herbert was in it. Patrick Mahomes was in it. But I don't see the 49er fans, San Francisco fans. I don't see him going anywhere at all. I don't see him being competitive this year. If anything, it's gonna go down to the wire between the NFC. The NFC West is a little competitive. You know, the Seahawks defense is pretty good. LA Rams, they're there. They'll give you a game. The Arizona Cardinals looking somewhat promising this year. But the Niners, it's not good. It's not good. I had big expectations for the Niners. And it's just not looking the part. It's not looking that way. There's just too many injuries. I'm not saying Brock Purdy was going to be this MVP caliber quarterback, but he just fits in that system of Kyle Shanahan. Like every time when they're healthy, they win. And there's something about that franchise that they just can't stay healthy. Somebody's always hurt. The only time they had one good year was the time that they went to the Super Bowl. That was actually Brock Purdy's second year. That was 2 years ago. It hasn't been the same since. They haven't come back since. It's very heartbreaking, people. It's very heartbreaking. I had a lot of expectations for the 49ers. But it's not looking good. It's definitely not. Hopefully they figure out something. Who knows? Can this be the resurrection of Mac Jones? Can he come back and do something big? Can he pull off some magic from his Alabama days? Let's not forget, Mac Jones is a national champion. He won the national championship starting for the Alabama Crimson Tide under Nick Saban. He is a champion. Unfortunately, he just wasn't in the right system. It worked under Nick Saban. It didn't work under Bill Belichick. It didn't work with Jacksonville Jaguars. Speaking of, how would you say that? Jaguars? I've always been curious about that. Jaguars. Jaguar. I don't know. As a kid, I used to say Jaguar. Like a wire. I don't know why. Don't judge me. But besides the point, irrelevant. Let's see what Mac Jones got. This is his time to shine. If he pulls something through, I'm not saying he will. Let's pump the brakes. I'm not trying to say he will. But if he does something, pulls off some kind of magic, just starts throwing some bombs, scoring a few touchdowns, are we going to say after week 2, which will technically be his week 1, will this be the savior of the 49ers? Are we going to be jumping the gun that quick? I'm just saying some hypotheticals here. I'm just saying. Don't jump on me real quick. Don't jump on me right now. Just indulge me for a minute. Who knows? It worked with Nick Foles. Everybody said that the Eagles were done when Carson Wentz went down. Had a torn ACL against the Rams that year. I think it was 2017 or 2016, 2017. Everybody said the Eagles are done. Then Nick Foles went behind center. Won the whole thing. Won the Super Bowl MVP against Tom Brady. I'm not trying to say anything. I'm not trying to say Mac Jones is the savior. But again, I have to remind you, Mac Jones was good once upon a time. I get it. It was in college. I get it. That was a long time ago. But once upon a time, he was good. Now, it's something about Kyle Shanahan. He knows how to put a quarterback in a good situation. Jimmy Garoppolo, he was always hurt, but when he wasn't, they found some way to win. They went to the championship with Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo was already talking his trash, saying, "Oh, I'm way better than Tom Brady." No, you weren't. But you were good because of Kyle Shanahan. Let me take that back. Kyle Shanahan made you good. Jimmy Garoppolo. Put the right quarterback in his system. I think Kyle Shanahan will take you places. I'm not saying Kyle Shanahan could put any quarterback in his system. Brock Purdy can play. I'll choose Brock Purdy over Jimmy G any day. Some people even say they'll pick Brock Purdy over Aaron Rodgers any day. You know what? I co-sign. I'll pick Brock Purdy over Aaron Rodgers any day as well. But Mac Jones, again, don't sleep on him too quick, 49er fans. Give him that week. Don't be too disappointed. Again, you have a national champion. He knows how to. He knew how to win before. The thing with Bill Belichick, let's just be honest. He was broken already. He didn't have it anymore. When Mac Jones went to play for the New England Patriots under Bill Belichick's system, I'm sorry, guys, but Bill Belichick did not have it anymore. His power weapon was Tom Brady. He tried to prove himself that he could win with any quarterback. Guess what? He didn't. Mac Jones was left for dead. Like those other quarterbacks that just, the talent is wasted. So I'm just saying, don't chew me out too quick. Can you give Mac Jones a shot? and see if he don't crap the bed. Give him that week. Let's see what he got. 49er fans, don't give up too easily. This is coming from a Chargers fan. Let's see what the kid's got. Does he still have it? Does he not? That's my take on it. You could go back and forth with me all you want. Comment down below. Let's make this conversation. Do you think Mac Jones can he at least give you the win? Still got that defense. You got Nick Bosa on defense, trying to chase down quarterbacks. We'll see. Going on to week 2. I'm going to pivot now. We're going to talk some boxing. I don't know if some of y'all may have heard, but there was some rumors going on about Terrence Crawford suffering a shoulder injury. Let me tell you something. I've been looking forward to this fight since they announced it, since they signed some papers. There's been some press going on. For boxing fans, this is the mega fight that we've been waiting for since possibly even before Mayweather Pacquiao, probably Mayweather De La Hoya. To make this happen, Terrence Crawford had to jump up 2 weight classes. It's one to jump up that weight, but to execute it, to become a champion, that's where it could get a little tough, because you're so used to fighting people lighter. You're going to be fighting Canelo when he's a bigger dude, more powerful dude. This is why I give Canelo the edge. I still don't know who's going to win the fight. I'm still trying to figure that out. I'll give you my answer on Friday. But this kind of changes things. It's starting to kill somewhat of the momentum of that mega fight this Saturday. So if Terrence Crawford loses, is this where we're going to say it was because of the shoulder injury? There's a lot of... This is where the excuses come. And I'm not saying he's going to make those excuses. But you all know the fans. Me being one of them. We hear it. If he loses, was it because he bumped up 2 weight classes? Was it because he has a shoulder injury? I'm going to take you back to memory lane. I don't know if y'all remember, but there's this one boxer by the name of Vinny Paz. Vinny Paz. Have you guys ever seen the movie Bleed for This? If you've seen it, comment down below. Great movie, inspired by the fighter Vinny Paz. Suffered a horrible car accident. Ended up the doctors that told him he will never fight again. Put a halo on him, and that was it. Vinny said, "Screw that." Started training with a halo on. Doc said that he wasn't he was barely going to be able to walk again. Vinny Paz ended up jumping 3 weight classes. I believe it was after his fight with Floyd Mayweather Sr. Jumped up 3 weight classes. Found out that he had this power on his punch. Ended up winning the super middleweight title. Who knows? And this was after the car, this was before the car crash. And then after the car crash, he trained again while he was wearing a halo. He got back to being healthy. He defied the odds, and he still went out there and still won the championship back. Now, it's an interesting movie. It's called Bleed for this. It's starring what's his name? I forgot his name. I'll find out right now. Can't find the guy's name. Miles Teller. There you go. Starring Miles Teller. The movie's called Bleed for this. I encourage y'all to watch it. They're not paying me to promote it. Nobody's paying me to promote anything. But check it out. It's a great movie, great film. It'll take you back to boxing history. But back to my point. With Terrence Crawford jumping up 2 weight classes, I don't know. Maybe he'll figure out that he might have a punching power that he didn't know about. This is just me. I'm not a boxing expert, but I'm a big fan of the sport. That's why I reference a boxer from way back in the day. You got your legends. Roberto Duran, Oscar de la Hoya, Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., not Jr., Sr., Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, Cotto, Evander Holyfield. We go way back. The great Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson. Let me tell you, it's still going to be a good fight, a mega fight. It's going to be entertaining to watch. Not to mention, it's going to be on Netflix. For those who have Netflix, for those who have T-Mobile, let me tell you, for those who have T-Mobile, I'll give you a little hidden gem. Get the Magenta plan so you can get Netflix for free. That's what I got. Magenta plan, yes, like I think you have to pay a little extra added to your phone bill. But you don't have to worry about the Netflix payment because it's like free. That's what they say. I've been having it for like the past 3 years. Never paid for Netflix. T-Mobile, Magenta plan, Netflix for free. They don't pay me to tell you that. I wish they did. Maybe one day they will. But nevertheless, this is a fight we have all been waiting for a very long time. I mean, the last time I saw a good fight was probably Tyson Fury against Deontay Wilder. All three. Anthony Joshua, another great fighter. I'm hoping for better boxing nowadays. It's not the same as it used to be. It hasn't been the same in the past 20 years. It hasn't been the same. That's kind of giving away my age. But nonetheless, this is something to talk about. What's the narrative going to be post-fight? It's one to see the outcome, but what's the narrative going to be after the fight? With everything that's going on, everything that's been spilling over this whole week, whoever wins, why? Will we see judges in somebody's favor? Will we talk about an injury that was never there, but was there at the end of the day? I don't know. It's going to be exciting to talk about. I'm going to talk about it. I can guarantee you we're going to talk about it. It's going to be fun. I can't wait. I love boxing. I love everything about boxing. I love competitive boxing. Not this rigged stuff. I just can't stand it. Boxing isn't the same anymore. It's not the same as it was 20 years ago. Boxing 20 years ago was competitive. The last time I saw a very great fight in the early 2010s, it had to be Pacquiao when he got knocked out. I forgot his name, but it was the fourth fight that they had. Trying to look it up. Marquez. Marquez? It was like 4 fights that they had. And that fourth fight, Marquez knocked him out in a millisecond before the bell rang. And that was it. That was a fight. They don't make them like that anymore. It's too rigged. Everybody's getting paid. This is not competitive. So hopefully we see that. I truly do. I'm gonna talk about one last thing. I'm gonna talk about Charlie Kirk. Very unfortunate what happened yesterday. He went to Utah Valley University just to hang out with the crowd. He was assassinated yesterday. He was shot and killed. I never once agreed with his takes. I was never a fan of his. Never followed him. Some people will think different about him, the way he thinks, the way he saw the world. But in the end of the day, it is. You could judge people. You could point the finger at them. You can talk smack to them. You know, freedom of speech. But I would never wish death upon people that I disagree with, let alone people who feel different about women's reproductive rights and whatever you may disagree with him with. No, it's not to us to determine who lives or dies. And it was very unfortunate what happened to him yesterday. It's not really popular for me to talk about any political standpoint. I'm not a politician. I don't really like. I refuse to talk about politics. For one, I'm not formally educated on it. Two, even if I was, I wouldn't be comfortable talking about it. This is strictly a sports channel. Also, I want to talk about lifestyles and media and entertainment and movies. But there's I'm extremely empathetic on what goes on in the world and the devastating news that we hear. That man didn't deserve to die. He has a wife and he has a kid. And it's sad to really, it breaks my heart just to try to hear what his mom has to tell his kid. I don't even want to say it because it's very heartbreaking. You know, unfortunately, we live in that society now where when we don't disagree, people take actions beyond. And that's no way to go. You know, you could disagree with people all you want. You could hate them all you want. But it's not up to us. You know, this is why we have our voices. We have a way to speak to people. We have a way to address people. You know, this is why we talk to each other. We make conversations. I'll respect Charlie Kirk for handing the mic to other people that disagreed with him and debate with him. I didn't agree with him much. But to do something, take a life, and he's not the only one that people were trying to assassinate. There's other people out there, we all know who, that have been marked for death because of how people felt. But in the end of the day, this is not how we're supposed to solve problems in this country or any country. Things happen. You know, we have our influencers that we can disagree, we cannot and we can disagree with and we agree with. But it doesn't give anybody a right to take a life for someone that we strongly disagree with. It's very heartbreaking. It's very sad. It's very unfortunate. Um, he was successful in his own right. He was able to get married, raise a kid for the length that he had. But it was a very sad thing to hear. I knew about him. I knew how to other people he was very controversial. But it's I don't even know if I'm the right person to speak on this personally. I'm only a week and a half in this podcast, but like I said, I'm very empathetic. I'm very I have my concerns as well. I'm a first responder and I care how people get treated out there in the world. It's not pleasant, and this is not how we're supposed to solve things in this world. As much as you could be resentful, as much as I know what resentment is. I know what it's like to not like somebody. But we shouldn't wish death upon that person. Especially a person that you know has a family. That will be very devastating to hear. Honestly, it's worse to hear that than to say, "Hey, your dad passed away." How does his wife tell his kid how he passed away? How does his wife tell his kid that that their father's not coming home anymore? It was just any random day. The guy was happy to be at a university to talk to some people that adored him. And in a blink of an eye, gone. My message to that is we as a country, if not as a world, need to find a way to unite. Need to find a way to talk to each other. We're not here. We could be gone at any given day. But this is not how we settle problems. This is not how we're supposed to settle problems. There's bigger problems out there than there's bigger problems out there than to settle something with a person that we disagree with in a horrific manner. I'm trying to find the right words to it, but I did want to speak on this because I'm not for this type of I don't condone this type of violence. I don't condone this type of action. It's not the way we're supposed to settle things. My condolences to the family of Charlie Kirk. I hope they take some time to recover, because I know it's going to be very difficult. And I just hope, as a country, as people, I know it hasn't been great the past couple of months. It hasn't been great the past couple of years. Maybe it hasn't been great the last decade. I've witnessed it. I've seen it. It's been a lot more downs than there has been ups. But we got to fight it together. We got to find a way to have that unity and work on not having the response to eliminate somebody, especially one with family. I'm going to end this episode with this. Love one another. Even if you disagree with them, if you resent somebody, make sure you just love one another. You never know if that could be your family that you lose at any given second. Hug each other, hold each other. Make sure you tell each other you love them every day. And don't ever stop doing that on a daily basis. It's not a little unorthodox of how I end this episode, especially given that I'm 2 weeks in, but again, I wanted to address this. I wanted to talk to you guys. Maybe I didn't say it in the best words. Maybe I was choking up a bit because I was trying to find the right words to address this situation that we're in right now. But my message to you on this tragedy is that death is not the answer, but your voice is. I love you guys. Hope to talk to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Tonight, we got Washington and the Washington Commanders and the Green Bay Packers. Tune in for that game. I will be talking about it tomorrow. I'll end this on a good note. We got Thursday Night Football tonight. Week 2 begins. I can't wait to talk to y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in to the Forever Grind Show. This is your host, El Laviso. Take care. See you tomorrow.